week is choices!
The definition of choices is the act of picking between two or more possibilities. Every day we make small choices in life. We also make big choices sometimes.
In Year 3, we have been learning about topic choices in some of our ARIA lessons. Our big question in topic is what helps you make good choices.
We look at how God forgives us by reading the story of a prodigal son. We also have the chance to reflect on what sins are and how we can recognize it when we have made a mistake. We look at the sacrament of reconciliation and how this can help us to build our relationship with God.
When making a choice, it is important to examine your conscience in order to make a good choice and minimize bad effects for ourselves and others. The sacrament of reconciliation is a celebration of God's love and mercy. It is about the forgiveness of sin and being reconciled with God and one another.
The word of the week this week is choices because it will be the feast of Thomas More and John Fisher on the 22nd of June.
Both Thomas More and John Fisher had very difficult choices to make. They both resisted the pressure to conform and stuck to what they believed, even though they knew that there would be consequences for this.
In our own lives, we have difficult decisions to make, and we should ensure that we also stick to that we believe in, or rather that doing something just because everyone else is.
What do choices mean to you?
Choices mean when you have two things and you have to choose which one's good. When have you to make a difficult choice?
I had to make a difficult choice when I decided not to quit gymnastics.
When have you had to make a difficult choice?
When I had to decide on going to the fair or the park. A reading from the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30, verse 19. I am now giving you the choice between life and death, between God's blessing and God's curse, and I call heaven and earth to witness the choice you make. Choose life.
This scripture shows us that if we choose to listen to God, show faith and follow what He wants us to do, then we will be blessed and live happy lives.
To reflect on the word this week, we would like you to watch a video. We all have choices to make which can sometimes be easy or sometimes difficult.
Some people in the world have very difficult choices to make for the safety of themselves and their families. On the 20th of June, it's World Refugee Day.
Please watch the following video which shows children from the UK asking questions to children who are refugees. When the video has ended, discuss as a class how you would feel if your family had to make the choice of whether to leave the country if it was unsafe.
Think about how those children and families feel living with uncertainty every day.
The word of the week this week links to our mission statement because if we trust in God, He will help us to make the right choices. We can therefore create a better tomorrow and help today by choosing to do the correct things which will minimize bad effects for ourselves and others. Your mission this week is to try and make good choices, both when you are at home and at school. Remember, the choices have consequences, and it's better to think carefully before you make a choice.